guys, welcome to Jake's Gaming Corner, and for this video today we're going to be doing a shell replacement on this Game Boy Advanced AGB001 model. And this particular Game Boy Advanced was actually my very first Game Boy Advanced. I got it about a year after they came out, and I wasn't able to get it when they first came out due to me being a poor kid and all and not having a job, and I was real young. So I did end up getting it, I think, for my birthday or maybe Christmas the year after it came out, and I've had it ever since. This thing has been with me and definitely put a lot of hours in on this thing. So, like I've got right here, I've got fire red and leaf green. I put those up completely backwards, so leaf green and fire red. And these are copies that I bought when they came out. I actually was able to pick these up around the time that they came out. I actually bought fire red, I think, or my parents did for me for Christmas or for my birthday. Yeah, for my birthday, because my birthday comes before Christmas. So my parents got me fire red for my birthday, and then my uncle got me leaf green for Christmas, and I kind of scammed it out of him because he knew I was playing a Pokemon game at the time, and he was like, "Isn't that the same Pokemon game that you're playing right now, just a little bit different?" It's like, no, completely different game. And well, as you know, and as I know, and I knew then, it was pretty much the exact same game, but you can't have one without the other, so I had to have it, and I've still got it, and I love it. But anyways, back to the task at hand, and that's going to be replacing the shell on this thing. As you can see, it's yellowed pretty bad up here at the top, and the screen's really scratched up. So it does work though. As you can see there, light works and everything. The only thing that does not work is the speaker. And I'm not saying it doesn't work at all. It just, you got to hold it up to your ear like this to hear it. So it's pretty much dead. So that is going to be something I want to address in a later video, is replacing the speaker in this thing. And maybe if, I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to do it or not. Maybe if I get enough comments and enough likes, then I will. And if I feel like it would be necessary, I may replace the screen with an AGS 101 screen. But I'm not sure. If I don't do that, I may end up either doing a front or back lit screen. But we all know putting an AGS 101 screen, it would be the best thing to do for this. So that may come down the line, but what definitely will come down the line is I will definitely do a speaker replacement on this at some point. But for today, we're just going to do a simple shell replacement. So let's jump into it. And here we go. So first thing we need to do is remove the 6 tri-wing screws here, 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 and here. And then we also have 1 Phillips screw here. So we'll go ahead and remove these 6 tri-wing screws first. And you can put them all together because they're the exact same size and everything, so it doesn't matter. Like, they don't have to go in the exact same holes they came out of. Can't get that one out of there, so it'll come out when we lift this back cover up. And here's 2. Oh, that one came right on out. Here is 3. And that one stayed in as well. Here's 4. Here is 5. I skipped one there. We'll go back to it. And here is 6. So now we need to switch our bit out. Get us a Phillips and remove this final Phillips screw. Oh, my bit's a little too small. Grab the wrong one. Here we go. It was slipping on me, and we don't want that. Oh, it's still slipping. Gotta put some weight into it. Good thing I got some new screws because I think I messed this screw up a little bit. But it's all good. We are able to get it out, and that one is different. Of course, it has got a Phillips head, and it is slightly shorter than the 6 screws that go around the surrounding of the case. So now we'll lift this case up. Oh, one of our screws is not all the way out. There we go. Lift this case up, and it's still not out. Man, that thing feels like, oh, that's why. I didn't use the tri-wing. Here we go. There, now it's all the way out. And boom. One, oh, you can't see those. So 2, 4, and 6 regular screws. 1 Phillips makes 7, and the back cover is off. So our next step is to be getting our Phillips bit back on here, and then we need to remove this Phillips screw right here, this Phillips screw right here, and this Phillips screw right here. Not all models will have this screw right here, but all models will have this screw and this screw. And all models still have a post for this screw. They just don't all have this screw. I'm not sure why, but that's just how it is. So we'll go ahead and remove these, starting with the one that not all models have, and work our way to the left. And we're going to want to put these off to this side over here, because they are a different size screw, and I'm not sure if the new case came with those screws. It may have just came with the outer screws. I'm not sure. And there's a second. And I know I said I was going to work from right to left, and I completely skipped this middle one, but it happens. So as long as you get them all out, it doesn't matter the order. Next step is going to be, and I don't think you can really see it that well, I'm sorry, but it is going to be right here. There are 2 pins right here on either side of this ribbon cable, and you're going to want to lift those pins up. You're going to want to, oh, let me get that button out of there. You're going to want to push those pins up, not too far, just enough to where they stop on their own. And then you're going to want to slowly work this ribbon cable out of here, because this is for your screen. And boom, like so. Now, you can lift up the motherboard, set it off to the side. Here we are with the screen. We want to go ahead and remove all of our buttons and oil membranes. Set those off to the side over here. Oh yeah, I really needed a, oh, you can't see it, new start and select buttons. My start button is a little bit shorter. It's been chopped. And our membrane for that. Remove our buttons. Both of those. Set all that stuff over to the side. We'll keep it for extras. And to get this screen out, you just want to kind of twist the frame a little bit. And don't worry about breaking the screen, because they're not made to twist, but the screen doesn't twist. It twists this case and pops it up off of the adhesive right there. And oh, here we go with our screen. So we'll set that off to the side as well. The last thing we're going to need is, we do need this adhesive, I think. Yes, we do need the adhesive. So we'll go ahead and remove the adhesive from this screen and go ahead and put it on this screen. Or case, shell, whatever you want to call it. And just kind of drop that into about where it needs to be. We can go ahead and slide that other shell out of here. Get the hell out of here, shell. Make sure we're not poking over. Don't want anything showing. And we are golden. So, thumbs up. Sorry. And now what we're going to want to do is flip this thing over. We don't want to just drop it down, because we did just put in that adhesive strip on the back. Then we want to remove this film from the back of our screen. if I can get it. There we go. And then we want to just place that right down in here. And it's also got a screen cover on it, but I'll go ahead and remove that after I'm done with everything else. Flip this back over as not to drop our adhesive strip. Make sure everything is still in position. Just kind of scoot it over a little bit. Oh. Perfect. Then we can take our screen, make sure that it doesn't need wipe down. Looks pretty decent to me. So we'll go ahead and flip that over and drop her in. Oh. There we go. Now we just want to kind of give it a little bit of pressure to each of the corners and the sides. Not too much, but enough to get that adhesive to re-stick to the board or to the screen. Then our next step, oh, almost put the motherboard in, but that's not our next step. Our next step is button time. Button time, button time. Everybody loves button time. Wake up in the morning, it's button time. Button, button, button time. If I can get this bag open, and we'll pour that out, and oh, the new screws are not, oh yeah, they are, okay. The new screws look like they were Phillips at first, but no, they are in fact tri-wing. So we'll drop in our D-pad, A, B, so we want to drop in our A, then we want to drop in our B, boom, A and B in, then we're going to want to drop in our little light, oh, there we go. That does not sit in there as well as this one does, but it will do. So drop our light in there. Now for our membranes. Oh. Boom, membranes. Oh, almost forgot our L and R buttons. So this will be flipped around to the left, goes over here. L and R. Boom, perfect. Got those in. Now we want to pop our membranes in. A and B. Okay, so we got our membranes in on our A and B. We want to go ahead and drop our start and select membranes in right here, where they go. Get those in there nice and neat. Get that in there nice and neat. Then we want to drop on our D-pad membrane. And these all only go on one way. So if you have it on the wrong way, you'll know because it just won't sit right. So that is something to note, that these all do go on these all do go on only one way. Now if I could just get this trigger to go back in there, we would be Gucci. And there we go. Trigger's in. On to our side rails. We don't want to. So this goes in like that. So this side rail goes over here. One of your side rails is going to have a dent in right here, and that's for a lanyard. So that's how you'll know which side goes where, and it'll also have a hole on that side of the case. So right there, that will match up with the side piece with the angle cut in it. Oh, let me slide that over there a little bit. So there's that part of it. Now we want to go ahead and take our motherboard, plop it back down on here. Oh. And you're going to want to put your button back on after that, because it is going to pop out when you put the motherboard in, if you put your buttons in first. Then I want to spin this thing around, grab our tweezers, pull out this ribbon cable we'll just redo those buttons again. Pull out our ribbon cable, get that to position and seat down in there. Plop in our shoulder buttons for the third or fourth time. Who's keeping track? Because I'm not. It's a little bit more difficult to do it. There we go. Oh, I had it. You just want to get those to sit in there, good to go. Then you want to take this ribbon cable, and you just want to push it back in, ribbon cable down, pull these tabs back down. Lock that ribbon cable into place. Then we want to take our Phillips with our 3 motherboard screws, because it did not come with new motherboard screws. And we want to go ahead and screw this motherboard down. Got that one in. We'll go for our second one. We want to do it over here to make sure it clamps down on both sides nice and tight. Then, don't forget, we need our power switch. So you want to go ahead and plop that in before we forget about it. Oh. That screw didn't even go in all the way. And that's why I'm trying to put these Phillips in with a dang tri-wing. That's why I'm having such a hard time. And now I stripped that out a little bit, but it's not necessary anyways, because like I said earlier, some models only have 2 screws. So we'll just go ahead and plop in our, man, these screws are slipping real easy. So we'll go ahead and throw this. That's almost even easier. This is crazy. Well, you know what? You just can't win, can ya? We'll try this screwdriver. This is the one that came with it. And it's not want to sit in there either. I don't know why. Let's see, what do we have here? We have a bigger Phillips. That will seat there a little bit better. No, but we do have a flathead, and we'll just go ahead and finish her off with the flathead. We'll go ahead and finish that one off with the flathead as well. These, I think what my issue is these screw mounts have never had a screw in them before, so they're really tight for that first screw in, but we got it. Now what we're going to want to do is get our power adapter, or not a power adapter, but our battery connector. If we can get this out of here. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm trying to take these out when they're already in the new case. Idiot, man. Idiot, Jake. So boom! And look at that! New back cover on. So, time to put our tri-wing back on and throw this baby together. Throw our batteries in. Turn her on. See how she looks. And you know what? I still never put in this power switch. We're going to try to slide it in there. That's not going to work. Dang it. Well, we will just go ahead and drop that sucker on in there. Drop that sucker back on there. And
Game Boy is all together, so slap some batteries in here, new batteries, the case. Hinge is a little bit loose, so you want to kind of spread that out a little bit if you have the same issue. It's not going to break it. Let's go ahead and throw us in a game. We'll peel off this little screen protector that we got here. And boom! What? There we go. But my game did not read, so there we go. And there's Pokemon Fire Red! And that's what I'm talking about. This speaker, you can't even hear anything. But okay, guys, well, thanks for checking it out, and we'll see you in the next one, and hope you enjoyed and maybe you learned something. Hopefully. If not, hope you guys just enjoy this case transfer on this Game Boy Advance, so we'll see you in the next video. Later on, thanks for visiting Jake's Gaming Corner.